So this girl is mid. So this girl is mid. That's what we're doing here. This girl is mid. So because you're upset about the fact that she's a good-looking white girl who said
broke ass niggas
and know that she would never fuck you because you are a
broke ass niggas.
Not with the hard R. Not with the hard R. You're gonna tell me that this girl is not pretty? Kevin Perez says, how long is this guy going to praise white girls? As long as I fucking want to. That's how long.
If you give these people an inch, they will take a mile. So first it's felons. Next, what is it going to be? People who vote against them, people who vote against establishment, people who, are conspiracy theorists. Like, you don't want to let the government have any leeway.
Yeah, she's mid.
Stop the cap.
Dumb niggas, man. Let's continue, man.
I mean, I think it's just like common sense. I'm not a profound person. I'm not smart. I've never claimed to be that,
Yeah, Zemta says, Donovan, I love you, man, but she is mid. Number one, Zemta, I've never seen you in here before. Number two, I don't believe you. You are lying when you're telling me she's mid. We all have eyes. We can see that she's attractive. Nice try, though.
But I just kind of have common sense. I have a family who's very common sense and straightforward, and I've got 4 brothers who've always, they'll say mean things and they'll say it like it is. So you just get used to being very...
Ostrike says, Kevin Perez, any dude with low testosterone has low standards. That's how it works. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yep.
Straightforward and pragmatic about things.
That's pretty good. Like me, I've been stalked. You see, when I was on the show, guys stalk me right now when I'm on the show.
Oh yeah,
I'm stalked. You got some guy. I hope she sees this, and I don't know where people get this from, but you had to deal with. They came for your job, and not only did it come for your job, but you talked about your brother, and I'm sure that I'm going to assume.
Oh my God. Oh my God, this bitch is really trolling him now. Oh, she is really trolling him now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. She's trolling him now, man. God damn.
Close to your family. What type of responses have you gotten from your family?
Oh yeah, she's been on InfoWars, Alex Jones. So yeah, that's how she rolls. Oh, here's another video. Here's another video. This is so funny. You still think she's mid, bro?
Member of the rainbow community. I would advise against it.
Guys, this is so funny. You guys are... Look, it doesn't matter. I know you guys are full of shit, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Stanley Frederick, that's the dumbest fucking question I've ever heard. It says, let me ask you this, Donovan. How do you think this woman... Do you think this woman is more attractive than Ice Spice? Stanley Frederick, honestly, I love you to death, but I should time your stupid ass out for a question like that. You know good and goddamn well what the answer to that question is. So now I'm asking you why you would ask me a question like that. Like, you've asked me some pretty, like, low-key questionable questions, if I can say that. And some of your questions have like a gotcha quality to it. Like, seriously. The other guy says, yeah, she's a 7. Yeah, I'd give her a hard 7 to a soft 8. Yeah.
Because the day of the rainbow is...
Oh, wait a minute. So, yeah, I don't know why you would ask me that, but yeah, this is...
The gay has canceled out the gay. You're not going to...
Out how we best...
No.
John Easton says, please don't bring your wife into this. I'll do whatever the fuck oh, yeah, Boostman says a 6 at best, but go ahead. All right, look. Y'all can hate if you want to. Look, I love it. Afro nerd, average white woman. The pedestalizing is insane. This is so funny. Will says, that's your wife, so I'll let it go. No, nigga, you're the fuck up out of here, nigga. You're disrespectful ass. Who else? Who else? Oh, yeah, Walking LIQ says, your wife is below average, but I fuck with your content, bro. Well, guess what? If you mess with my content, you're going to have to mess with it from afar because your ass is fucking gone. Anybody else want to talk shit? Oh, here we are. Says, bro, you brought them boobs, though. I don't mind Judge Dude's wife, so W to Donovan regardless. You know what? I ain't never seen you before in here. I'ma ban your dumb ass, because that was a low-key insult. So see you later. Anybody else? Anybody else want to be disingenuous? Anybody else want to lose their privileges for lying? Like, I can understand if I had a fat, ugly It would be one thing if I had like a fat, ugly wife. You guys know my wife is not fat, and you know she's not ugly. So, you guys want to try to, trigger me and get me aroused? Great. You guys were never fans in the first place. To the fucking loop. Oh yeah, you too, Taka. You too. You're out of here too. You're out of here too. There it is. Who else wants some? Who else wants some? Huh? Yep. A front radio. Boy, this is going to be a band party. I love it. I love it. This is going to be a motherfucking band party. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I'm all about honesty. John Easton says that's not what disingenuous means. All right. Well, guess what? Guess what, John Easton? You can take your disingenuous ass and get the fuck out of here. So now all of a sudden everybody's a scholar. Guys, look, I want to make one thing clear. I want to make one thing very, very clear. Okay, the reason I am where I am is because I tell uncomfortable truths. And a lot of you guys don't realize that you make yourself look stupid by calling attractive women unattractive. You make yourself look really, 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 really stupid. Every one of us in here can see that this woman is objectively attractive. You can see she's attractive. She's attractive, guys. But I'm not going to allow people to come in here and make statements like that and get away with it. It is what it is. Chief C says they're just wanting you to go off on a tangent. Keep it moving, bro. Now I'm going to time you out. I'm going to time you out because I'm not going to have niggas telling me how to run my show. Yeah, I go off on tangents all the time. It's the way I clean house. As Luke Perry said, Zempa says 5 equals attractive. Nope, 5 is average, Zempa. So now I'm going to time you out. Zempa, you're another dude. You're another dude who is disingenuously saying that this girl is mid. This girl is not mid. This girl is attractive, guys. Now, some of you might think she's a 6. Some of you might think she's a 7. Some of you might think she's an 8. But every one of us in here knows that she is above average in attractiveness level. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. And the fact that Stanley Frederick asked me if I think Ice Spice looks better than this chick, I don't know what you're trying to do, Stanley, but I don't know, man. You ask me questions like that every once in a while. You ask me questions like that every once in a while, and I don't know if you're trying to troll or what. But this is the time in the show where I start to clean house. This is the type of show where I start to clean house. I do not tolerate, and this probably isn't a word, I will not tolerate disingenuosity. Disingenuosity? Right? Damon Love says, Donovan, this woman is a plain Jane at best. Anybody else want to lie? Anybody else? Does anybody else want to lie? Does anybody else? Look. If you disagree with the fact that she's an 8, a 9, or a 10, I get it. Oh, here it is. John Concentris. This is great. Donovan, people are attracted to slightly different things because our biology wants our offspring to look as similar as possible. You're right, John Concentris, but you're not going to tell me that you would not fuck this girl if she were in front of you. Sorry. Sorry. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Look, I can spot the liars. I know where the liars are. I love it. Big Bubba says, stop forcing your attraction on us, Donovan. You like plastic. Okay, very good. So now you got to go. Anybody else? Anybody else want to go? Anybody else want to go? Boozman says you're sleff. Maybe. No, I don't. It's not that I don't tolerate fuckery. I'm just not. Guys, look, man. Part of being, guys, all masculinity is just being honest. That's what masculinity is. It's being honest no matter what. Being honest with your words, being honest with your with the way with your intentions, and being honest with your actions. Okay? If you see a pretty girl you want to fuck, you go up and strike conversation with her because you want to fuck her. That's masculinity. You are risking rejection, embarrassment, all that stuff to go up and to talk to her. Also, part of being, I guess, conventionally masculine is being able to compartmentalize facts from feelings. Now, you guys might not like this girl because she used the nigga word.
Broke ass niggas.
Right? But guys, I'm sorry. No one in here is going to convince me. And this girl is not even plastic. She's the classic all-American girl. She's attractive. She's beautiful. But the reason why you guys are going to come in here and tell me and try to tell me that you think she's not attractive because number one, you want to make it look like you have super high standards and everybody knows you don't. And number two, you're just trying to get banned or to tick me off. Hey, look, I'll ban the fuck out of you. I don't give a fuck. Panda Trucker with the $5 super chat says, I'd be willing to bet. I'd be willing to accept that this chick is mid 5 or 6. But the fact that she is super based and stands on what she believes in gives her at least 2 points. Maybe one. Maybe one. Maybe one. But you're not going to tell me that this woman is unattractive. Sorry. Sorry. Kofa J with the $20 super chat. So she reminds me of a girl I met at Gold's Gym back in the day. Definitely not mid, especially in the bedroom. Look, we all know attractive women when we see one. We all know attractive women when we see one. Jay Young says, you know, Donovan is going to say Ice Spice is more attractive than this woman. He will never put a non-white woman over a white woman. Ice Spice is ugly. The reason why Ice Spice is more attractive than this chick is because Ice Spice is fucking hideous. Has nothing to do with race. Dumbass. Oh, wait a minute. You're trying to go too. Let's do it. Hey, look. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up, man. Look, let's clean it up, man. I ain't mad at it. Let's go. Let's go bloodbath. Let's go bloodbath here. Come on, let's go. Who else? Yeah, bro. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, some guy says, Jay Young, you are incorrect. He said a black woman on Temptation Island was the hottest woman ever on that show. Yeah, I mean, he probably wouldn't have believed me, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Sean Morris with the $5 super chat says, what we know is this. He says, we know what this is. These guys hate on girls like her because they know they could never get a girl like her. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys know that this woman would never give you the time of day, and that's okay. And that's okay. Just admit it. Adrian Gerald, who I've never seen, says Donovan behaving like Wes Watson. Awesome. And I'm going to continue to act like Wes Watson and immaturely time me out. Does anybody else want any smoke before I continue? Does anybody else want any smoke? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to say what you have to say. Yep, here we go. Yep, Donovan moving like Wes Watson, absolutely. And Wes Watson has more money and women than any of you ever will. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Benny says she's an adjustable 6. Yeah. Some guy says Donovan is moving like it's his podcast. Well, yes. Yes, Ice Spice is not close to attractive. Ice Spice is fucking fat. She's fucking fat. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody else wants to smoke. Nobody else wants to smoke. Does anybody else want to talk about how ugly she is? Does anybody else want to talk about the fact that you would never smash her? Does anybody else want to call her mid? Does anybody else want to call her a 3 or a 4? Anybody else? Please. No, please. By all means. By all means. By all means. Because this guys, this kind of rhetoric, this is exactly the reason why the manosphere has the reputation that it does, is because of dumb shit like this. You are lying. It has nothing to do with preferences. You are lying. You're being dishonest. Oh, I would never fuck her. Of course you would. You know what? I'm not even going to go that far. She's not attractive. Of course she is. Of course she's attractive, and you know she's attractive. But you're black, and you can't separate your feelings from attractiveness. So, yeah, I'm still smashable. John Concentra said, mid is still smashable. Mid is the definition of just barely smashable. No, I'm going to time you out, because that's bullshit. Because you would have said that earlier. When somebody says, correct me if I'm wrong here, but when somebody calls a girl mid, you are calling her unattractive. You are calling her unattractive, John Concentrius. That is what you were calling her. You didn't say she's mid, but she's still bangable. No, you wanted her to think, you want us to think that you think she's unattractive. And that is a lie. Guys, listen, I am not going to tolerate dishonesty in my chat. I'm not going to dishonest. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to. Rio says she looks better than your wife naturally, but that's about it, broski. Yes, she does. She absolutely looks better than Devin. Dude, she's almost half Devin's age. Absolutely. But guess what, Rilo? Guess what, Rilo? My wife looks better than your girl. I know that. Yes, Queen Latifah is mid. Absolutely. Yep. Charles Randolph says Ice Spice is a bloated Raggedy Ann doll. Yep. Yep. Trader Jock says she's a strong 2 or 3. Okay, very good. You got to go. Book of Eli, I don't care what you have to say. Darnell Elliott with the $5 super chat says, are you really banning people because they think she's ugly or average? No. I am banning people because they are lying about it, and now I'm banning you, Darnell Elliott. Thanks for the money. Fuck off, Negro. Anybody else want some? Does anybody else want any of the smoke? Does anybody else want to come in here and pretend that this woman is not attractive? And it's funny because it's funny because niggas use exactly the same talking points that black women do. You're pedestalizing this woman. Ryla says Donovan in his feelings. Yes, I am in my feelings. Yeah, guys, by the way, yes, I am in my feelings, and yes, I am triggered. Yes, I'm in my feelings, and yes, I am triggered. I absolutely am. Look, 100% absolutely triggered. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm triggered. I am triggered by people being dishonest. I'm triggered by people trying to sound more intelligent than they are. And the niggas who are in here in the chat are using black woman tactics. I say one thing and you completely blow it out of proportion. I say Lily's attractive. You say you're pedestalizing this white woman. Saying a white woman is attractive is not pedestalizing her. It is merely stating a fact. Storyteller says, hey, Donovan, are you sure you mean Ice Spice? Because I just Googled her and she's pretty hot. Nope, now you got to go because you just lied. And if I'm going to tell you what, if you think Ice Spice is hot, I can't help you. If you think Ice Spice is hot, go ahead and unsubscribe now. I can't help you. Guys, look. This kind of attitude, this kind of narrative, this is what gives our community a bad name. This woman is clearly attractive, but we're all sitting here lying. She's not attractive. She's mid. Come on, man. Come on. Nope. Sorry. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I absolutely will not tolerate dishonesty, especially when it comes to women. Now, I can admit, this girl she definitely has a potty mouth, and that definitely needs to be cleaned up. She's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But one thing that cannot be denied is that she's attractive. Look, if you think she's a 6, a 7, whatever, that's fine. But even halfway implying that she's not sexually, and it's funny, a lot of you guys try to slip it in there. Like the dude who said she's mid, but that doesn't mean she's not smashable. No, you tried to say she's unattractive. Sorry. Zemta says she is attractive. Average is and will always be attractive. Most guys find average attractive. I'm going to time you out again. Zemta, I'm timing you out for 10 minutes now because you keep talking around the problem. You keep calling her average yet attractive. You're now adding the word attractive to your definition to stay out of trouble. You said she was mid, then you said she was average. Now you're saying she's average, but she's attractive but average. Guys, I'm sorry. I will not. I don't need the kinds of people in here who just won't acknowledge truths. Man, guys, here's some truths about me. I fail the occasional shit test every once in a while. I fail the occasional shit test, and I'm Donovan fucking Sharpe. Does that make me, seriously? It's like all these guys, it's like these guys in the chat think they're impressing guys like me by making statements like that. That doesn't impress me. No, you want to know what impresses me? Hey, Donovan, when I found your content, I was broke and living with my mom. Now I'm making $60,000 a year, driving a forklift, and I have a place of my own. I like those kinds of comments. Those are the kind of comments that impress me. I'm not impressed by, well, I've got a rotation of 5 girls. Not impressed, because that's a lie. I'm not impressed, I fuck nothing but 9s and 10s. Not impressed by that. I'm not impressed by, this girl is mid, she's not attractive. No. We all know why you are saying those things. You want us to think that you think she's unattractive so that we think that your standards are up here. Sorry, not gonna fly. Not gonna fly. Ripe with white women says, damn, Donovan banning his fans for white girls? Nope. I'm banning liars for white girls. I'm banning liars for white girls. There you go. Anybody else? Does anybody else want some? Boostman says, quit hurting his feelings, y'all. Ain't nobody hurting my feelings. Y'all are triggering the hell out of me, though. See ya. See ya, Boostman. And here's you want to know what the genius of this is going to be? Every one of these dumb niggas is probably going to be in my comments right now. They're going to be in my comments right now, boosting my engagement. I don't read my comments, guys. Does anybody else want some? Sean Moore says, no, ripe with white women. He's banning them from being stupid and dishonest, which he said, stop with the female shaming language. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. AZTEK 8806 says, average guy here can honestly say Lily's attractive. Definitely would if she threw it my way. Guys, look, check this out. I'm not saying you have to say that this woman is the hottest thing in the world. Like, nobody's saying you have to say that. But to deny that this woman is attractive to you is as transparent as they come. It's absolutely, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. John Concentris says, triggered equals hurt feelings. Donovan, I lost some respect. You admitted being in your feelings. You got some work to do, brother. No, John Concentrius, you've got work to do. See, John Concentrius is the same type of nigga who wants to come in here and act like you had respect for me before, but now you don't. John, I've never seen you in my chat before today. Never seen you in my chat before today. Now, all of a sudden, I lost your respect. I don't need your fucking respect. Nigga, I don't need respect from you or niggas like you. You can take your disingenuous respect and go fuck yourself. You're goddamn right I'm triggered. You're goddamn right I'm fucking triggered. Every time we have a subject like this, we always get niggas in the comments doing all of this. Doing all of this. I'm gonna do Tommy Sotomayor. You admitted to being in your feelings. That's meathead red pill guy. Guess what, John Conscientious? Sometimes I am gonna get in my feelings. I'm not a robot. I'm a human fucking being. Yes, you're got it. So you mean to tell me that you've lost respect for me because I'm in my... Well, I guess I've lost your respect then. Thank God I don't give a fuck about your respect. Sorry. Don't give a fuck. So I'm not allowed to get triggered. But you've lost respect for me. Respectfully, go fuck yourself and your mother. Dumb fucker. Unbelievable. These people, like, John, you actually thought that was gonna be, John, I'm sorry. No, bruh, you were never on board in the first place. And if this little rampage is a reason for you to unfollow me, you were never on board in the first place. So it does not matter. Get the fuck out of here. You admitted to being in your feelings. You want to know what else I've admitted, John? I've admitted to being used. I've admitted to being abused. I've admitted to being lied to. I've admitted to being cheated on. I've admitted to 4 felonies. I've been arrested 30 times. Need I say more? Dumb fuckers, man. Yeah, I don't tolerate people who are just dishonest. I really don't. I'm sorry. Listen, we all know Guste Janis is a false we know that she's a walking false rape accusation. But to sit here and deny that she's attractive is dumb. Yes, we know Noelle is fucking crazy for having unprotected sex with Fresh twice. And then telling the world about it. Like, how radioactive do you have to be to do that? But we can all sit here and say that Noelle is objectively attractive. Jen Chen, Daisy Chen. Escort whore extraordinaire, we all know clout chaser. Daisy Chen is still attractive. She's attractive. Does that mean we're going to fuck Noelle or Daisy Chen? No. It just means that we can look beyond our feelings about someone and recognize something objectively true about them. This is what men do. Men work with other men they don't like all the time. Why? Because they put business over everything. You want to know what it's like to stand on business? is working with a dude you know is hyper talented, even though you hate his fucking guts because you know he's hyper talented. If you don't have the skill or the self-awareness to say, you know what, that girl is radio fucking active, she's recreational use only, but she's attractive, that's when you can start discerning the difference between men who are going to stab you in the back and men who are going to ride with you. Because a lot of men you meet, they could be your best friend, but they might not be the most likable person in the world. You have to see past all that. But this is why our community gets such a bad rap. We get such a bad fucking rap because of niggas like this coming in here talking shit like that. She's ignorant. She's not this. She's this. She's that. And then finally, because you can't get her on anything else, she's mid. She's unattractive. I can guarantee you this chick right here is going to be engaged by the end of the year. Trust